All right, guys. So today we've got Nvidia earnings. We've got the Fed minutes report. We've got a lot of stuff going on today. Let me reshare this so you can hear the music. But yeah, Nvidia sitting at 950 still. ETH is up there. We're looking at Bitcoin. SPY is down a little bit at 530s today, but yeah, today's a ridiculously big day in markets, chat. It really is. It's a huge day. I know I'm streaming a little bit early, but that's all right. What's up, Matt? Pawn, Camp, Jamal. Let me drink some coffee here. Get some music playing. Slowly starting to feel better. Nvidia earnings are this evening. We also have the Fed minutes report today. Just a lot of stuff, to be honest. We also have the Fed minutes report. Yeah, so yeah, so the earnings are going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, today's going to be one of the biggest days in markets. We'll probably have more viewers today than we ever have, I'm guessing. Let me do a poll real quick. See what you guys think. Does Nvidia beat or miss their quarter one earnings? We'll ask that as our poll. I know I'm starting my stream a little bit earlier than I have the previous week. What's up, Easy? Vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys think. Trying this new coffee today that we never had. We'll see if it tastes good. I think it probably tastes pretty good. All right. All right, Chad. So look at the SPY. SPY all the way down at 530s. We got Nvidia at 950s here. ETH is up there. Again, we could put up GameStop or AMC and see what they're doing. GameStop at 2150s. You honestly can't predict if they were beat it. No, you're not. You're not going to be able to. Yeah, views seem a little weird today. You can see we've already had 40 votes on the polls, but mine is stuck at 23. Something's off with views, I think, today. Weird. You follow ETF approval announcements. I know ETH had a couple ETF approval things going on, like some news for ETF approvals and stuff. Yeah, we'll see what that looks like, but yeah, Target's down. If Target drops enough, I'll buy it up, though. I really will. I'm not in it right now. But if it drops enough, I will buy it. I don't mind buying it if it dips. Let me catch back up with Discord. Weird. Yeah, well, it's strange because like we've had 56 votes just on the poll alone, but it's only showing 22 views, which seems a little weird and off. Almost certainly not accurate. So yeah, it's strange. We've had more than 22 people comment in the chat as well. So we got almost 60 votes on the poll. So it's probably something to do with like view registering. Today it's very strange. I don't know. No, we're not on sub only mode. Again, this probably has to do with YouTube's in some type of like some type of identifier for views. It sucks because it's Nvidia earnings day too, so hopefully today's a day where we kind of, you know, it's a big day. We got the FOMC meeting, we got Nvidia earnings, just a lot of stuff goes on today, and so it's a big important day in markets. Yeah, no, this is at sub only mode. Yeah, so again, Nvidia earnings are expected at 5 p.m. today. EPS wise, Nvidia is expecting. Yeah, like, so let's count the people in the chat. So everybody do me a favor. I just want to see if this is either YouTube being weird or just some type of counter not working with my views. If you're in the live stream, just say something. Even if you're a normal lurker, like even if you're normal, like lurking in the, you know, and you never really say anything, just say something right now so I can count to see how many unique people are in the chat. It's helpful. All right, let's count them up. All right, so here, let me move this poll out the way. So we got Sammy, that's 1, Smokey 2, Pawn 3, Jamal 4, Camp 5, Matt 6, Timu 7, Joseph 8, Hip Hop 9, 803 10, Rock 11, Marcel 12, Abel 13, Easy Rider 14, Rudd 15, Matt. Did I count Matt? I might have already counted Matt. Okay. So Yair 16, Philo 17. Let's keep going. Nelly 18, Yair 19, Beach Bum 20, Danny 21, Khan 22, Zach 23, Jaren 24, Rational 25, Frostbite 26, Alyssa 27, Mike 28. Yeah, I mean Saeed 29, NG 30, Hold My Beer 31, Meeting on Floor in 32. So yeah, there's something wrong with the counter today for some reason in the live stream. It's weird. Yeah, it's stuck at 23, 24, and that's all right. It's just you know, it is what it is. It's all good. I can see in the votes of the polls, right? We've got almost 100 votes on the poll. And so in terms of our actual live stream viewers, it's probably much more than this. And this is probably just a glitch. I can even look at it on YouTube and see if I can see it on the live stream alone, is most likely what it is. Thank you guys for participating in that. I appreciate it. Yeah, so real time, we have 226 views already in the last 2 minutes, mostly brought by browse notifications and suggested videos. So yeah, it's probably some type of weird error in look. So this is probably just some weird error on YouTube's end. I appreciate the participation there, though. Target is down, though. So Target did report earnings this morning, chat. Target posted 203 EPS. They expected 205, so they came in a little bit light for their earnings per share. Revenue came in at 24.14 billion. They expected 24.52 billion. So they came in lower than expected everywhere for Target. And again, if it dips enough, I'll probably buy it. Yeah, so here's Target's numbers. They just dropped this morning. If you look at Target, Target's actually down a lot from this. Here's TGT right here. So Target's down to 144. Again, I might buy this up if it drops enough. I really will buy this up if it dips enough. All right, so we had the Fed's Waller speak yesterday. He said the probability of a recession seems to have disappeared. 10-year Treasury rate has risen. That's where you see potential effects on tightening. And so Waller said this yesterday. And so we're going to post some of these in the chat. When the rate pivot, I don't know when we're gonna pivot rates. Really no idea. Say you pass a funded test, but you blow the live account. Will we have to pay them back what we lost? No. The only thing you lose is what you spend on the monthly subscription is what you would lose. Yeah, 34 watching, but 38 likes. Yeah, because something's off with the register. Again, I can see how many views I actually have here. So just since we started the stream up 5 minutes ago, we've got almost 300 views. So yeah, something's just off with the register in terms of YouTube registering how many people are here. Something's off with it. Their other version of it is actually pretty solid though. So like everything else is registering okay. An easier way to go to it is if I go to yeah, you can also see it in the participation in the poll. We got 125 votes on the poll already in 11 minutes. So 82% think the Nvidia is going to beat their Q1 earnings. 18% think they're going to miss. Yeah, so look at Target. Is Target a buy right now? Chat, what do you guys think? Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, I'm reading up YouTube to see what people are saying about everything, about like down, whether users are experiencing any problems. We did get a spike recently at about 6 a.m. on YouTube, so there might be something going on there too. I'll do my best, Saeed. Target is struggling. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how far they drop, to be honest. My chat in here was all messed up yesterday morning. I have to leave and come back to refresh it. Yeah, it's definitely off today. Again, it's strange. What's up, Sean? Yeah, so we got 138 votes already. 83% think they're going to beat. 17% think they're going to miss. So most people are bullish on Nvidia, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm curious. We'll see what happens. Nvidia already should be like the freaking championship of the stock market today. It really should be like one of the craziest things in markets. Yeah, just understand the counter apparently is broken today. We could see it because my entry changed when I left the last one. I'm not sure about the order itself. Your contract sent, Saeed. No idea, bro. Really have no idea. We also had PDD drop earnings. As for what order they sell it in, I'm pretty sure they sell your first order first, and then after that they sell your following orders. But no, so PDD also dropped their numbers here. $100,000 on a Nvidia bet. Oof. Yeah. No, because I'm tracking it. This is what's weird about my views today is we've got almost 400 views. So it has to do with the counter today. Like, look. It sucks though because I can't like count how many people are here. But in the last 10 minutes, we've got about 400 people. So for whatever reason, the counter that's on the actual homepage doesn't work. I'm not sure why. Views seem to be pretty solid today, though. Yeah, we've got 191 chat messages. So that's good, I guess. And again, looking at the Nvidia poll, we got about 170 votes. 80% still think Nvidia is going to go up. Again, Nvidia earnings are today. It broke last night. Okay, got you. Did it really for BA? I'm in BA right now. I'm still green on Boeing. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of it, but I'm still green on it. Taiwan Semiconductors up 7.3%, indicates Nvidia will beat. Yeah, I wish it was that easy to predict. Could it be priced in? That was the question. It certainly could be priced in. If we're talking about Nvidia, certainly could be priced in. Yeah, it certainly could be priced in already. If we're talking about Nvidia. Nvidia has kind of followed itself up. So again, a year ago, Nvidia was at about $300, right? So since the last year, it's gone about 3x up in price. A little bit over that now, about really it's like it's up like 3.15x or so, like exactly a year ago, about 3.15x from about 300. And so it's up about 3.1x. If we look at Nvidia's EPS, their EPS has gone up 6x. So their EPS is 6x. So how much they're making now versus what they were making exactly a year ago has increased 3 times what it was a year ago. Their revenue has 3x'd. And so in terms of how much Nvidia is making now versus what they were making back then it has certainly changed. It has certainly changed. There's a lot more people watching. There's a lot more people watching it now, of course. And so yeah, it'll be fun to see what happens. Social media is crazy. Nvidia to AMC mirrored. I don't know, man. I don't know if they're going to move together. I expect about a $90 move, but they expect to announce a split, so that will trigger a run to some degree as well. I wonder what their timing is on that. Will all be good news. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun to watch. I'm ready for it. Do you find it's just better to concentrate on the stocks you know or keep open to stocks on the move? I think a little bit of both. Penny stocks are not really my forte. Like I'm not really about penny stocks and trading or anything like that. So, but I do watch a lot of I do watch a lot of just general stocks. Like we've been watching FFIE. Now, whether I actually take advantage of these stocks or not is a different story. But like FFIE, as an example, went up to 390s, is back down to 127s. And so, yeah, there's stocks that we watch, but then there's also stocks that we play. It just depends on what it is, you know. In terms of the broad stock market, like in terms of like actual stocks, you know, those are, in terms of actual stocks, we watch most blue chip stocks that have big news. Like any type of big catalyst comes out for a stock, we usually watch it. All I do is trade the SPY. UK Financial Conduct Authority has approved Bitcoin ETPs to list on the London Stock Exchange. Interesting. What's up, Cedar? GWAV. I've had a lot of people mention GWAV to me. It's at 6 cents a share, though. I'm not touching it. It's nonsense. It's pump and dump is what it is. You know, it gets pumped up, it falls back down. You know, it's just not worth it. Yeah, we're looking at the market news today. Get Nvidia at 950s right now. Last time Nvidia went crazy. YouTube views are glitching today, by the way. How do you know that, Doctor? Are you seeing that happen with other channels too? Like, I know we're getting views, you know, but like, it's just weird. I know we're getting views because we've gotten over 540 views in the last 20 minutes. So like, I know we got people here, but it's still showing me we got 34 people here. So it's kind of like it's not that I'm panicking because I'm confident in my channel. And I know regardless of anything, we're getting views. There's some type of glitch going on though, in terms of YouTube views today for sure. Yeah, we almost certainly have over 200 here. Like I could see it in the poll numbers. Usually we get like 25% of people that vote on the poll, maybe more. So to have 200 plus votes on the poll, but yet it shows 35 people here is freaking weird, you know. Again, I know we have more people here, but it's just strange. Okay, yeah, so this is not just me. So this is everybody. Yahoo Finance is showing 24 people watching, just 24. And so there's certainly some type of glitch going on with views today. Yeah, there's certainly something going on with views. Stock Rocks is showing 26 people. Okay, yeah, there's certainly something strange going on with views. Very weird. I know we have more people than that here, so again, I thought about ending the stream and started it back up. Yeah, Schwab has 12 people. Okay, yeah, so that's all this is we've got more than that. There's some type of glitch with registering viewers today. All right, I feel better. Infinity Algo, yeah. So okay, yeah. There's because we actually have people here. All right, good. So I won't end the stream and I'll just assume. Because we got 600 views already, so I don't want to end the stream too early, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does. Look, to be honest, it doesn't matter how much YouTube pays me per view. It really doesn't. You know? Yeah, I mean, that's obviously not it, economy. This is for everybody, including Yahoo Finance. And so unless they did it to them too, that's not what it is. This just has to do with some type of weird glitch on their end right now. Nvidia earnings, yeah, Nvidia earnings. Oh well, yeah, we're gonna, yeah. They'll probably have it fixed by then, I'm assuming. Today we had Target earnings come out. We had PDD, which I don't know anything about PDD as a company, but Target missed big. And we're thinking about buying this dip on TGT. Again, Target, I'm a believer in Target long term. Target makes a lot of money. A lot of people hate them, but I'm a believer in them long term. Every time I go to Target, there's tons of people there. It's super crowded. And I buy 5 things, and it's like $300. And so they make lots of money. I'm really considering buying them up, and I think I will. I'm gonna buy up a small position with the plan to just add more to it. Oh wait, I gotta wait a couple minutes to buy it. With the plan to just add more to it if it keeps dipping. I'll DCA into it if it doesn't work. Like 5 times less. You could have 800 people here. Yeah. CYN just partnered with John Deere. Yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna fix this bond auction today. Yeah. Yeah, so look, here's a really easy way to test views. I'm gonna end this poll, and again, we got about 240 votes. We're gonna do another poll. Does the market react? And vote on this poll if you're here watching this live stream. That's the easiest way to do it. Does the market react positively or negatively to Nvidia earnings today? Because this is market influential. All right. So again, vote in the poll. What's up, Goose? All right, so again, if you're here, vote on this poll. Let's do a quick little view check right now. So there's a new poll going live now. Does the market react positively or negatively to Nvidia earnings today? Yeah, today's a crazy big day. All right, so there's 22 votes. See, it just went down to 11, 28, 30. There we go. Yeah, so we just got more votes on this poll than it said was watching my live stream. 50 votes. Yeah. Okay. And that's in about 10 seconds. So yeah, we got a lot of people here. I appreciate you guys interacting with the stream today. There's some type of weird glitch going on with YouTube. Thanks so much. That answers my question. I knew there was a weird glitch. Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything, Smokey. Each one doesn't count as a new view, and you know, it doesn't really matter to me what you do, but tornado coming. Hey, what's up, Snow? Was that a... I don't think that was a tornado alert. Yeah, you gotta be checking my phone. I'm like a tornado. Anyway, SPY is down today. SPY back up to 530s. Again, we did have Target earnings drop. We had TGT earnings drop. We did have... pulling up all the other stuff. We did have Target earnings drop. 30-year mortgage rate just came out at 7%. So the 30-year mortgage rate did go down week to week, which is good. All right, so 30-year mortgage rate dropping week to week is good. So here's the new 30-year mortgage rate. It just dropped to 7.01%. So again, this is a dovish move in interest rates. You know, interest rates going down is more optimistic for the Fed in terms of rate cuts. They're not going to need to cut rates as much if interest rates drop naturally, though. But this probably has to do with them slowing QT down. Okay, all good, Smokey. Yeah, no worries, bro. Yeah, we got over 700 views for the stream. Even this poll we just did got about 80 views, 90 views already. So I just wish I could track it accurately. Analog Devices just released earnings. So Analog Devices just released. Yeah, again, Yahoo Finance still says they got 28 people watching. Bloomberg seems to be all right, though. It's very strange, man. All right, guys. Looks like Target done falling now. When will it announce, you know? Yeah, I'm looking at it now, Doctor. It's all good, bro. Some type of weird glitch going on. Yeah, 16 viewers. Again, it's all good, man. I gotta. It's interesting to look at. I was tracking other channels, but look at Nvidia rip up to 950s here. Nvidia ripping up to 950s. We'll see if it continues, man. Again, Nvidia up to 950s. SPY at 531s roughly. GameStop up to 2150. Still down a little bit today. The question is, does GameStop have another push in it? Roaring Kitty has been silent since last Friday. So Roaring Kitty is silent since last Friday. How feasible? Nvidia up to 953s, causing the SPY and the Q to bounce back a little bit. I'm going to get ready to day trade. Analog devices did drop 140 EPS versus 126 expected. Revenue of 2.16 billion. They expected 2.1 billion. Interesting. BNED. Yeah, a lot of people talking about it. BNED. Yeah, BNED, we're at 90 cents. Not really my, wait, Barnes & Noble has a stock? I don't know if I like that, though. Barnes & Noble, like, look, honestly, every time I go to Barnes & Noble, it's freaking packed. I like Barnes & Noble, personally. It's one of my favorite stores. My dad, when I was growing up, and this might be why I got all these random, obscure hobbies, but my dad, growing up, used to always drag me. It wasn't Barnes & Noble. It was a place called Books A Million, is where my dad would always bring me to. He would bring me there. He would let me get, like, a treat of whatever it was, and I would find books and you know, again, I think it developed interests in things, which I think is important growing up. But with all that said and out the way, I think books are going to be somewhat obsolete into the future. I think they already kind of are. I think less and less people are using physical copies of books because it doesn't really make sense. Like, look, if you can get the ebook for $5 and the physical book costs $20, and again, my daughter is an avid reader. My daughter reads a lot. Like, she will read a full 300-400 page book in less than a day. And so I told her that, like, after a while, she wanted me to keep going to Barnes & Noble and buying her all these, like, physical copies of books. But it got to a point where I was like, yo, look, you're going to be done with this book in 24 hours. Like, why should I spend 4 times the extra money? You're just wasting money. Like, buy the ebook, read the ebook. I'll buy you a tablet. You can read as many ebooks as you want. You don't have to go to Barnes & Noble for them. And she was like, all right. And so I think that's going to be the future of a lot of people. Yeah, Target's going to be fine. Target's still packed every time I go to it, you know. Again, it's time for me to buy the dip. I'm going to buy it. Again, the last time I bought the dip, everybody made fun of me. But it was at like $100, so it was noticeably cheaper than where we're at now for Target. It was like 106 or 107 is my average price then, I think. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was around 106, 107. Yeah, so far my live stream has got about 1,000 views. Not too bad with 14 concurrent viewers, huh? Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, man, my stepdad passed away on Saturday. It was sad, man. He was a good dude. He was a really good guy. I was a little jerk as a kid, man. I mean, to be fair, you know, my parents got divorced when I was like 11, you know. And I wasn't really one of those people that took it poorly. Like, they fought a lot. prior to getting divorced. Like prior to getting divorced, they fought a lot. And so it was probably for the best at the time. But it didn't make it any easier on my parents' spouses afterwards, like my step parents, both sides, you know. I was a little jerk. And my stepdad was as patient as he could be with me, you know. Always acted in my best interest, never like raised his hand to me or anything like that. You know, just a good dude, rest in peace. We kind of knew it was coming. He was in and out the hospital, you know. He was a smoker, you know, and he never really quit, even though, you know, yeah, it's just a long story. But my mom finally left. My mom was living with me, you know, because I wanted her to stay. I didn't want her to be alone because she was, you know, it was her husband for like 25 years. So, you know, she's been living with me since it happened on Saturday, and finally left yesterday. So she seems to be all right. She's in good spirits. She's got her dog. My mom's a dog person. She freaking loves dogs. And she's got this big German Shepherd that is kind of mean to my dogs. You know, like Cindy, the German Shepherd's kind of like an alpha. Like Bruce is not scared of her though. So she's kind of scared of Bruce, because I think most dogs are going to be scared of Bruce because Bruce is big and he's a male and he's not scared of, you know, Cindy at all. But Rosie, my other little female German Shepherd, is deathly afraid of Cindy. Understandably so. Cindy's kind of beat her up a couple times and bit her. So we have to keep them separated now. But yeah. Luckily, my mom has the dog. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if Nvidia... The question is, does Nvidia break 1,000 today? And I don't know. Maybe. The FOMC minutes report is going to influence things for sure. The FOMC minutes report, the Fed minutes report is certainly going to influence things. I get my whole collection away, 27. I got all these books I never even freaking use, bro. Like, I got all these books. Like, if I want a new book, though, I just buy it online. I got all these books I bought on AI recently I never read, you know. Question is, do I want to add more? Conditioning traders to buy the dip? Yeah, I mean, in most situations, buying the dip long-term works. Like, in most situations, buying the dip long-term works. Not all, of course. Like, there's certain situations where it's not going to work. But most situations, you can buy the dip and you're going to be good. As long as you hold long-term. It depends on what stocks you're buying, though. You can't just buy penny stocks and expect it to work. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so I read somebody, the viewer count on YouTube is faulty today. It's showing 129 watching at 10:30. This can't be right. I expected $20,000 views. Right now, it's been building over time. Yeah, so at least it's not me. I'm reading other people. Have you noticed a view drop in your channel recently? Mine's been on a... Yeah. So... Luckily, it's not overall views. Like, it looks like the problem on YouTube has to do with specifically... like, it says viewers are watching. Okay, so when I'm checking the viewership of my video... The average watch time is what's down. So if I go to like live stream and I check this, that's what's down is the average watch time. The average view duration right now is a minute, which is not right, of course. That's what's off today. And so it looks like it's YouTube's counting when people join the stream, but they're not counting but they basically disappear once they join, right? So that's the problem of YouTube right now. Hey, Northern Ireland, love your content. Hey, what's up, Christopher? How do you think about Conor McGregor's comeback? Do you think he's going to win? On my screen, it shows you have 14 viewers. Yeah, there's a very well-known glitch today, Bob, that has to do with view count not registering, not showing. That's all this is, you know. Because, like, look. last 60 minutes, we got almost basically 1,000 views. Most of them are coming from browse. We got some from suggested, some from notifications, some from search, some from other YouTube features. So yeah, it just has like, there's a weird, well-known glitch going on. You can see it a lot with other big channels too, to be honest. So it looks like it's just the view counter. I hope they get it fixed before Nvidia earnings, though. Nvidia earnings are crazy big. It's like it should be our largest stream we've ever done. So just be ready, chat. Nvidia dip in the afternoon. I don't know, man. We'll see. Dollar index popping up. Market is conditioning traders. They're cutting plus Nvidia earnings. So today's FOMC is not a rate cut decision. Today's FOMC is called the FOMC minutes report. It's a detailed report on the last FOMC decision, right? So that's what this is. It's a detailed report of the last FOMC decision. Nvidia releases earnings at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 4 p.m. Yeah, guys. The view count is glitchy today. You know, if you look at like down detector or something like that for YouTube, you'll see it. Like, look. You can see the comments. This is from today. The viewer counter on YouTube is faulty. It's showing 129 watching at 10:30. This can't be right. I expected 20,000 today. So yeah. Anyways, but try not to talk about this all day. We just got a lot of people commenting about it. GWAV, yeah, GWAV is running crazy. And look at Nvidia spiking. Nvidia's at 953s right now. So Nvidia's starting to go. Bitcoin on all-time highs again. Yeah, Bitcoin craziness. 70.5 thousand. So we'll see if Bitcoin runs. It's got to break 75K for all-time highs though, so it's still got a long ways to go. You know, we got this Twitter page, and this Twitter page is saying, this girl is pulling in $1 million monthly from TikTok. Let's steal this strategy together. And it's a guy named Noah, right? And then the first picture is like a girl in a skimpy bikini. I'm sitting there like, bro, you want me to steal that strategy, brother? Like, how am I supposed to steal that strategy, dude? Y'all don't want that. I promise you don't want that. There's no way, you know. I don't know. Hims and hers have grown a lot. If Nvidia misses on revenue, market crash, potentially. Yeah, it's certainly not a scam. It's certainly not a scam. There's like a lot of stuff that they do. They sell basically men's products, specifically like minoxidil, Rogaine type things. They sell Propecia like things, like generic Propecia. They sell it. Again, the business model of Hims and Hers is very simple. It makes sense, right? The business model is very simple. the basic premise of their business, hims and hers, is that men do not like to go buy these things in store. It's kind of embarrassing. Like to go buy Propecia or Rogaine or male products in store, have to check out at a cashier. It's kind of embarrassing. Men don't want to do that. And so instead, what this company does is they see them completely virtually online. They never have to go in. They never have to embarrass themselves in that regard. And they just can kind of get their prescriptions shipped straight to their doorstep. That's the business model of Hims. And they've grown a lot. I think they had a deal. They announced a deal with some big company not too long ago. Goldman Sachs now sees U.S. debt to GDP ratio hitting 130% by 2034. Yeah, it's just kind of like, come on, bro. Like, nobody, we're not going to be able to steal that idea. You know? You know, like I see that New York Police Department says they've arrested popular driver Squeeze Benz, who is known for his fast, reckless driving. His mugshot was released. First time the public has seen his face. The problem with this, I believe, like one of the biggest issues I have is like the police shouldn't be behaving in this way, right? Like, look, I've never really been in trouble with the law like that, but I've had friends that have. I had a friend that got into it when he was drunk with the police and like got into like a fight with the police, basically. You know, he kind of had OCD and like was just kind of, you know, he had like Tourette's and OCD and like was like spitting and like all this like ridiculous stuff. And so the police ended up taking a picture of his mugshot and putting it on social media. Like, how degrading. Like that, there should be laws against that by the police. Like the police just, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish by doing that. Like mocking people in their worst moments in life is a horrible thing, like a terrible thing to do to somebody, like just so you can get a little bit social media engagement. And I think that's the world we live in, but I think there really should be laws stopping the police from doing that, like stopping the police from trying to build social media businesses around arresting people. Like, it's a terrible idea. It's something that we should shame in society. And I know we're going to have some people like, oh, don't do the crime if you can't deal with the consequences of the crime or whatever it is. But man, people make mistakes. Like, there's no reason, like, it's not making anything better by publicly shaming them like that, you know? And I think, like, videoing people in their worst moments in life and then putting those videos on social media, just a horrible, unethical thing, in my opinion. And I'm just glad I grew up in a period of time where when I was young and stupid, we didn't have cameras like that. Like, we didn't have we didn't have a bunch of kids with their cameras out every time I did something dumb as a kid. And I did a lot of dumb stuff. And so I'm glad I was about 5 to 10 years before this wave of technology, because man, it would have been bad. People need to be embarrassed. I think to an extent, like, hitting rock bottom is good for people to change, but I also believe that there should be separation of like businesses from social media and the police. Like, I don't believe the police should be able to publicly embarrass anybody. Like, listen, you say that until, like, I guess the point is, like, humans are flawed. People make mistakes, and like videoing the worst mistakes people make in their lives and shaming them publicly and causing them to have like potentially lifelong embarrassment from those short-term mistakes is a terribly unethical thing to do. Now, I'm all for filming Karens, you know, because Karens need to be stopped, right? You got some people who just are mean to like waiters and whomever. But yeah. Tesla. Yeah, I'm in Nvidia. I'm holding some of Nvidia. Tesla up a little bit, up to 186s. Let's see if it continues. Or up to 183s right now. Right, if the public themselves wants to, fine. But it shouldn't be something the police are doing. Right, and I'm looking at this because I see this. Microsoft revealed their first AI PC. I'm looking at buying a new PC and a laptop as well, and I'm torn. Chat, I'm really torn. I think if I buy one, it's going to have to be a work laptop. Also, I'm thinking about replacing my monitors and just getting ultra wide monitor, just two monitors, replacing the 4 I have now, getting 2 ultra wide monitors to use. Maybe have 1 monitor on the side that I use, but I think that'll save me a lot of space on my desk, make it a lot easier to manage everything. Yeah, I get people used to shame people back in the day, but they didn't have cameras like that back in the day, and it just didn't travel as fast. Now with social media, it lives forever, even if you delete it, you know. Microsoft revealed their first AI PC. Crazy is going to transform the future of tech, according to this guy Madney. 10 features. Powerful performance. It combines CPU, GPU, and NPU to deliver 40+ trillion operations per second, 20 times more powerful, 100 times more efficient for AI, 58% better multitask or multi-threaded performance than MacBook Air. Unbelievable battery life, 15 hours of web, 22 hours of video, 20% more battery than MacBook Air. It's powered by GPT-4o. It's now powered by the new GPT-4o. Your PC can see, hear, speak, and help in real time. It's like having your personal Jarvis. It has integrated AI assistant. Every Copilot PC has a personal AI agent accessible through new Copilot keyboard key. Drag anything on your PC and ask questions about it. That's really nice. You can hit like a key and talk to it and say, hey, give me this. Honestly, AI is about to make our lives much easier, chat. It really is. AI is about to make our lives powerfully different. Just powerfully different. I'm wondering if I should take some profit today in some of these stocks that I'm holding. I'm up in Target nicely here. Some positions I'm holding today: Nvidia, Intel, Netflix, Meta, Google. Gold is very green. AMD. I'm in all of these. I'm wondering if I should take some profit off Apple. I'm probably going to hold Nvidia, but I might take some AMD trades off. I just don't want to take that risk of giving it all back. AMD is spiked up enough. I'll probably go ahead and cut my position. My position in AMD is $148 price. It's at 166 basically. I'm going to go ahead and cut this on AMD. I'm out. All right, so I just cut my AMD trade. I'm out of there. I'll probably stay in a lot of it. I'm going to take some off of Apple as well. And I might regret it, but just in terms of like risk management, I'm going to cut half of my Apple position. I'll stay in Intel, I guess. But what else do I want to trade? I'm still in Roblox and I'm green in it. I don't think that's going to be highly influenced. I'm in Meta. Pretty green in Meta as well. I think I'm going to take some off of there too. All right, we're out of Meta now. I think we just cut our position there. Really nice gains for Meta, so we're just kind of limiting our exposure. We're going to hold Nvidia most likely through earnings. But we did buy Target and we're green on Target. We're in Snapchat as well. Shopify, we're almost flat now. Yeah, I think I'll probably stay in the rest. We're still in Intel, and I think I'm just going to hold Intel through it. What, Stoops? Wolf? It's been a while. Ash G's. The GOAT. Right, exactly, Smokey. A lot of those people are just arrested, which is a very subjective thing. Sometimes you just get a bad cop. Dell 49-inch ultra wide. Yeah, well, I'm looking for something larger. Or a 49-inch ultra wide. I went to Walmart and saw a curved ultra wide. See, they got some really nice ones though. This one's 700. Something's off with this though. Yeah, I want like an ultra wide, like maybe a 49-inch. Is there anything over 49-inch, or is that like the top? I'm assuming that's the top. Problem is, I went to the store. This was like $1,300. Like, I'm not about to. If I can get one for $700, I will. I just gotta figure out where to get it. Shipping is gonna be a pain. All right, guys. GameStop still at 2260s or 2160s. Nvidia fighting its way back up. Again, ignore the views today. We have much more than 22 people watching. It's some type of glitch with YouTube today. That's Microsoft's new AI laptop, or AI PC is what it is, Easy Rider. So it's, I don't know if it's a laptop or not. That was just reading about what they were about to do there. Yeah, it's just what they're about to debut. So we'll see when. I'm not sure when that's going to come out. Yeah, I just wish I could track my viewership today. Like, we could see the views live, but yeah, something's going on with viewership. It's weird. Nvidia releases earnings at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We're going to stream that live. We also have the Fed minutes report going live as well. Meta up. Again, we took some profit. We will start day trading as well. Nvidia at 953s. All right, chat. Yeah, I'm watching my portfolio here. We're green on Target. I did buy the dip in Target. I'm also in Coca-Cola. I'm trying to look at the ones that are going to be the most affected by earnings. I'm in Airbnb. I'm in Apple. Green on both of these. Today shall be epic. Yeah, it should be fun, man. Very quiet here today. No, I mean, OC, it has to do with YouTube. There's a glitch going on YouTube. It's not just me. It's for a lot of big channels where the views are not reflecting. That's not how many views we actually have here. Again, so we've been streaming for about an hour right now, about an hour, almost exactly an hour. So far in this hour, we have 1,426 viewers, over 1,400 views. So yeah, even if you look at the polls, right, we got 300 plus votes on the poll, and that's a more direct tell of how many people we have here. So there's some type of UI glitch where the viewers aren't showing for whatever reason. So yeah, basically we have more than 15 people here, for sure. Lately, everything. Yeah, definitely Murphy's Law. You know, someone somewhere is doing their first stream this morning and their confidence is absolutely crushed. Honestly, when you first start live streaming on YouTube, it's hard, bro. Like, I've had a lot of people that see me have like 200, 300, 400, 500 people here. And like, I've had people that shared channels with me, like shared, like own pieces of some of my other channels, not beginner trading, but other channels I've had. And they've left trying to do their own thing, starting their own live streaming business. And when they start streaming, they've got like one person there, you know. And again, they never got over one person there. They tried. And I tried to tell them, man, like, everybody sees me doing it. And they, like, that's why I'm trying to say it's hard out there for everybody sees me get views. They see me get hundreds or thousands of people here and they think that it's easy. It's not, especially in the beginning. It's very difficult. Like 5 amount of viewers might be a lot for somebody that just started. Is the dollar index moving? Yeah, like, look, it says we have 18 people here. Like, watch. Hey, announce yourself if you're in the chat right now. Announce yourself. Engage with the channel. Even if you're a lurker and you never say anything, just say something here. Let's try to get a tally up. Announce yourself. Yeah, definitely hard out here. Smokey. What's your thoughts on ETH ETF? I don't know. ETH is mooning up, though. ETH is flying up. All right, so we got... Yeah, so look. We got Yair, Gaber, Jason, OC, Maria, UA, Echo, David, Shaky, Deez, Edward, Radical, Raha, Buttery, Zhang, Detra, Cedar, Tony, Jonathan, Matt, Kareem, Haram, Hold My Beer, RTB, Ian. Yeah, so this is like 40 people that just said something. So it's the UI on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the engagement, chat. Yeah, we got like 50, 60 people that just said something. So it's just the UI. I appreciate y'all helping me verify, though. For a channel my size, I promise it's like a panicking feeling to look over and see 15 viewers. It's like, no, they don't love me anymore, guys. They don't love me anymore. But no, it's all good. I appreciate it. You are a speed reader, bro. I'm top 3 readers in the world right now. That's why I can type fast, too. I can type fast because I can read fast. You know, top 3 fastest brains in the world right now. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, my guy. Thanks, man. Yeah, PDD had bad earnings, for sure. Lurk it as usual. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Lurk. I'll lurk at other, not channels. I don't really watch other YouTube channels like that. I watch some of them. PDD actually went up. It had bad earnings too, I thought. But look at PDD here. PDD dropped earnings this morning. It's up to 150s now, though. Appreciate you. Yeah, again, Nvidia earnings drop at 4 p.m. 9:53. So they're expecting for earnings. Nvidia's expecting. Nvidia's expecting 555 per share EPS. 555 per share EPS on 24.17 billion in revenue. So it's a busy day for sure. It's a crazy busy day. Yeah, so let's see my typing test. Honestly, it's like, oh, it's easy. Hey, look. I've got a history of these. Let's try it. Sometimes they'll hit me with easy ones. Ah, Switzerland? You're gonna hit me with Switzerland? I actually agree with Switzerland here. See, they make these stupid capitals is what messed me up. Yeah, so it's gonna make me play an ad afterwards. But they're like, oh, we're gonna make it easy. Switzerland, guinea pigs, you know, capital nonsense. So easy, guys, so easy. All right, yeah, let's. Yeah, they made me watch it at. Yeah, so this one we got 81 words per minute. Without the typos, it would have been 85. My best one was 93 in February of last year, so we'll beat it one day. Anyways, chat. Nvidia is a bubble, 60 billion revenue, 2,500 market cap. What a world. Yeah, honestly, Nvidia is crazy. What are your thoughts on gold? Gold is dumping down as we speak here, so look at gold. Gold is down at 2400s, 2409. Hey, what's up, Anthony? What's your thoughts on gold? Yeah, so Nvidia not at 6. Honestly, the question is, does Nvidia break 1,000? Look at gold dump here, chat. So listen, look at gold dump. TJ Maxx also reported earnings today too. Yeah, so the reason I banned that guy Conan is because he's the same guy that's been coming back to my stream every day, getting banned, saying dumb stuff, getting banned, and then coming back the next day with a new username. Imagine being that obsessed with something, though. It's unhealthy, brother. It's unhealthy, man. You know. Again, cheers to you. I mean, you're banned forever. You'll get banned again tomorrow, I'm sure. But cheers to you, bro. Yeah, I mean, TGT missed both EPS and revenue, right? So they missed both. I'm actually green on target. I'll probably DCA into it as it keeps dropping. I'm not really day trading here. Sometimes I do day trade on the 1 minute, but I watch. I've got 4 monitors, so I really do watch multiple different time frames. So we watch all these different time frames. Yeah, dude's legit creating new channels. Just again, it's weird being that obsessed, man. It's strange. Being on YouTube's weird, man. You got kind people most of the time, but you also have just strange people that don't have much going on in their own lives, you know. I could tell it's the same guy for, I'm not going to say how, but I could tell it's the same guy. Shopify at 58.80s. So I'm in Shopify as well. We bought Shopify. My average price is 62s. So we're getting closer to that now. Fed minutes reports at 2 p.m. Eastern time today. Yeah, definitely a good day, sir, to him. Love lurking because I enjoy what you say, responding to chat. We try, brother. We try, man. Ready for the dump. How constantly you have to repeat yourself to people. People ask the same questions. It's all good. Like, repetition helps, I think. Like, repetition helps people digest things. And so, plus, like, you also have to understand, I stream every day for 4 hours a day. And so we're gonna repeat ourselves. That's just, like, you know, you're gonna hear similar stories or the same stories sometimes. You're gonna hear the same concepts preached or talked about or educated. So it's just how it goes. Who would you like to see replace Khalil? Yeah, Khalil got popped for PEDs, man. I like Khalil too. Against Jamal Hill. Yeah, Hiri Prakaska. I'd like to see that. That'd probably be pretty good. I would say give him a. Let me see what the heavyweight division is even looking like. Or no, that's light heavy. Let me see what the light heavy division. You got Ratchik, Alexander Ratchik. You got Nikita Krylov, Johnny Walker. Throw Johnny Walker in there. You know, I'd like to see that fight. Throw Johnny Walker in there against Jamal Hill. You got Vulcan, you got Anthony Smith, you got Alonzo Mainfield. I would say Johnny Walker. Throw Johnny Walker in that fight. Let him fight. I mean, Magomed and Kailev is going to be probably somebody that's going to beat him, I would assume. Magomed's good, but he's fighting Johnny Walker, or he already fought. So, yeah, throw Johnny Walker or Magomed in there. Is what I would say. Look at gold bounce, guys. Gold bouncing up a little bit. GameStop still at 2140s. Who just lost? Walker? You think Dustin can beat Makhachev? Probably not. Makhachev's too good for Dustin. And I'm from Louisiana. I want Dustin to win. Makhachev's too good. He's just too freaking good, man. Yeah, I know Walker might have lost. But again, he's a fun fight. Jamal Hill's mostly a striker. And so let him fall, Jamal. Redeem himself. ETH ETF developments. I don't know if it's going to get approved as fast as people think ETH is going to get approved for the ETFs. I know that spiked up everything. And that's honestly, it certainly helped Bitcoin to a certain extent. But, dude, those Russians are just beasts, bro. It has to do with, like, anytime you have like a specific region of the world dominate in a sport, usually it has to do with prioritization of that sport nationally, right? And so one thing that you see with Russia specifically is that Russia prioritizes Sambo and grappling arts. heavy in terms of their nationwide sports. Of course, there's hockey, there's soccer, there's all these different sports that they prioritize. But relative to like the United States, where grappling is very, very low on the importance level, aside from just general wrestling, right? But Sambo is more effective than general wrestling because Sambo combines jiu-jitsu elements, judo elements, heavy, some ground and pound striking elements, stuff like that. So, but it is a grappling art, so it's not really striking. But my point is, Russia prioritizes Sambo as like a national sport. And that is why you see a lot of Russian fighters come through and just dominate in the UFC, is because Sambo is legit. It combines judo, jiu-jitsu, and wrestling in a really effective way. Yeah, I bought a position in Target. I bought the dip in Target. And again, I'll probably DCA into it if it keeps falling down. Can I ask how long you've been doing this? About 7 years, 8 years, give or take. Confuri. I think Tyson needs to retire. Richard. Yeah, Dustin has a puncher's chance for sure. Yeah, Khabib was a beast, dude. He was great. One of my favorite fighters. Just would dominate people. I remember when I saw Khabib's first fight in the UFC. I literally brought my wife over and was like, Carol, look at this guy. I was like, watch this guy suplex people. And my daughter watched it as well. A fight that my daughter will always remember watching. And she actually thanks me to this day that I woke her up and forced her to watch it. I got my daughter up when she was like 12 or 11 and let her watch Conor versus Khabib. So this is actually, no, so she was younger than that. So this is 2018. So this was 6 years ago. So yeah, my daughter was 8. I forced my 8-year-old daughter to wake up and watch that fight. And she still thanks me to this day. She said that was like a big moment in sports. She says her friends still talk about it, like that fight. And so she can tell them that she watched it live. Yeah, I'm in GameStop right now. Chart analysis for GameStop. It's given a lot of it back. It's still up a lot. I'm still up a lot. My average price is 15s in GameStop. And so I'm still up a lot. But I'm like I told you guys before, I'm probably just going to stay in it. Hopefully one day Roar and Kitty will make another post and it'll pump up some. But yeah, small position. I did take some profit on GameStop off at like $17, or I'm sorry, at like $60, $70 a share. So I was able to get out at the top for some shares. Let me see exactly where I got out. Yeah, so I ended up exiting a lot of my position at, just to show you now, I can show you guys that. I ended up exiting a lot of my position originally at 25, 27s. I cut some of it. I cut some more at 60, basically. So, yeah, we ended up getting out roughly around the top. And we're still holding some of it, and I'll probably just hold the rest, but we're going to be green on it regardless of, you know, anything else, even if it comes all the way back down. Again, my average price is 15s, and we're still $7 a share above that right now. But I don't know. I think $20 a big psychological level. It held $20 support yesterday. It bounced directly off of it if we look at it. So it went right down to $20 a share, bounced directly off of it here. And so I think $20 is an interesting spot. You know, you can see that level here. So $20 is a level I would watch for GameStop. But again, I have no idea what you should do. Good luck. Yeah, we don't really have any news like that today, I don't think. I'm going to make sure, but I'm pretty sure today. Yeah, we don't have any big news today. We got existing home sales later on. And again, yeah, I mean, Joseph, man, listen, dude. Being, like, harassing a YouTuber, I don't know, you probably know me in real life, because that's the only people I could imagine that would be insecure enough about what I'm doing to, like, obsess over a channel. But listen, Joseph, it's not going to make you feel better, brother. Like, you can act this way. You can act like it does. It's not going to make you feel better, though, bro. My channel's going to keep growing. We're going to keep getting larger, and you're going to keep feeling bad about it, dude. And so, you know, I wish you the best, man. Good luck. Get those issues worked out, brother. I really thought Tony Ferguson could beat Habib. Nah, his chin's gone. Nvidia dipping down. It's at 950s. It's at 950s. So again, Nvidia is the big mover today. They have earnings today, and again, our view counter is broken today. A lot of the big channels' view counter is broken. So again, you can kind of see we've got basically 2,000 views since the channel started. We don't have this weird 27 views, but yeah, you can kind of see the view counter for whatever reason is broken today. You can see it on like Yahoo Finance and a lot of the other channels. I'm not sure why it's broken, but it is broken today. Buy this dip. Hmm. 180 turn on the ETF. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. ETH, I like ETH. The fees on ETH are the problem, but I think over time they'll get better. But I like ETH, but yeah, the fees are a problem for sure. Today is the day. Yeah, so Stans, it's a glitch in the counter. We have more than 29 people here. You can see my poll. We have 500 votes. So it's frustrating because I can't actually see how many people we really have here, but my view counter is broken today, unfortunately. I hope they get it fixed for Nvidia earnings, though. Our Nvidia earnings should be our biggest stream ever, you know. Yeah, so here, I'm going to mute the music in the background real quick. I'm listening to this thing. So remember, Scarlett Johansson is getting upset because OpenAI, not that OpenAI basically went to ScarJo and said, yo, we want to use your voice so that people can be more comfortable with AI because of the movie Her, right? If you remember the movie Her, a guy forms a relationship with AI, and Scarlett Johansson played the AI voice. Right, so OpenAI, Sam Altman went to Scarlett Johansson, was like, yo, we want to use your voice for AI. And Scarlett Johansson was like, nah, bro, you're not using my voice. And so they went and got somebody that sounded a lot like Scarlett Johansson, a lot like her. It wasn't actually her, but it was somebody that sounded a lot like her. And now Scarlett Johansson's upset. Honestly, tough. Like, deal with it. There's nothing you could do. If it's not your voice and it's somebody else's voice, who cares if it sounds like yours? It's somebody else, right? You can't really get mad because somebody sounds like you. Like, get over it, man. Like, you can't police that. There's no way to control that. She's just gonna have to get over that. But with that said, I'm gonna mute the music real quick so I can check the background of this. There's somebody comparing both of them, and so I do want to check the background of this. Yeah, so the voice is definitely two different people. It's not the new one's not Scarlett Johansson. But yeah. Honestly, with all the raps and stuff going around from famous people, she's lucky they even asked, I think. It probably has to do with money, realistically, for sure. But yeah. What's the issue with GameStop regarding hedging? What do you mean? How about Paul Skeens, bro? Paul Skeens. A lot of people hated on him, but man, Skeens just doing things, man. Look at him. Yeah, so I'm looking at all the other people streaming right now, and it looks like this glitch is not just me. This glitch is with freaking everybody. Weird though, dude. Yeah, Stock Rock says that's 12 people. We obviously have more than that for whatever reason. Views are off today. Hopefully they get this fixed, man. I was thinking about ending my stream and then starting it back up again with like a live day trading stream or something like that. But it doesn't look like the issue's fixed. And so my worry is that we'd end the stream, start it back up again. And it's just for cosmetic purposes. Hey, John, what's going on with your views? So the viewer counter is broken today. Not just for me. Look at gold bounce here at the bottom. So gold bouncing at 2408. Yeah, so yeah, it's a glitch. We have much more than this here. I can see it, and you can see it really the easiest way is like reflected in our poll. We got 500 votes on our poll already. I can see it reflected in my total views for my channel anyway. So like it's something going on with the view counters today on YouTube in general. It's not just me. This is happening with every major channel for sure. Shopify's still moving up. Yeah, again, if TGT continues to drop, I'll probably just DCA into it over time is the plan. Just makes for bad. We lose the excitement. Yeah, it's all good. Again, I hope they fix it for Nvidia earnings is my big thing. Like, I desperately hope they fix it for that. But again, views are working. You just can't see how many people are here. Like, look. Total views is at 2,100 roughly. So views are working. You just can't see how many people are here live, unfortunately. Yeah, so TSM, a lot of people have been talking about it. They said TSM is gapping up some. It's at 157s. Again, we'll see if it holds. Again, I cut my AMD trade this morning. GameStop's still flat. We'll see how it responds to all this stuff too. Again, we do have the Fed minutes report today as well. All right, chat. We're probably not going to stay live until the release. Yeah, it's a glitch, guys. We keep Yeah, so it's a glitch. It has to do with the view count not registering. Views are actually showing up in the background though, but it just has to do with view count. Again, you can see it in how many votes we have on our polls and everything like that. It's happening to every major channel right now. If you look at every other major channel live streaming. Again, when I first started the stream up, I panicked. But it's not just me. Yeah, I don't really mean DCAing. I mean, I do mean DCAing, which the differentiating factor between what you're talking about, Sam, and actual DCAing is adding the same amount of shares at specific intervals regardless of price, right? And again, that's probably what I'll do with Target regardless. I'll probably add some more next week and try to get into a longer term investment because I think Target's a good company. Unless, with the only exception of if Target ends up running up huge, obviously I might not. But whether that would be considered actual DCAing is a different story, but it doesn't matter too much. Fed minutes might affect the market some. We just don't know how much. Elf beauty before earnings. Elf has gone up way too much for me to buy it, in my opinion. Now, maybe it continues running up. Maybe it does some crazy stuff. But Elf is up from... It's just up way too much. Elf has gone up from $6 in roughly around 2020. It was down at like $6, $7 a share in 2020. All the way to 160 right now. So, yeah, it's just up way too much for me to be interested in buying this. Personally. Now, it is pulling back some. It went all the way to 220s. It's now down to 160s. So the dip isn't terrible, but it's just up way too much. And it's a company that I don't really know that well. I don't know them well enough. I don't see them in my everyday life. And so for a company that's made that type of parabolic run, I just don't trust it enough to buy it. I don't know enough about it, I guess is the easiest way. The Fed minutes report will probably influence it at least a little bit, William. We don't know how much, but it'll probably move it at least some. All right, so gold is back up there. I don't know what I want to do with gold. I don't know whether I want to short it. We'll probably start day trading. Look at GameStop up to 2180s. Did something happen with the community? on gold and silver. Nvidia earnings are at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ultra dragging it down. Yeah, my wife shops at some of these stores, but honestly, I get such a big headache walking into them. Again, GameStop bounced. I don't know what this bounce is from. Did AMC bounce with it? No. So just GameStop. SPY itself down on the day here, leading into Nvidia earnings. I'm looking at market news. Again, we don't really have anything big today outside of, in terms of economic data in the morning. We have big stuff going on this evening, though, so just be ready for that. A lot of stuff dropping this weekend. TJ Maxx dropped earnings. We had some other ones, too. So the report is going to come out at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Fed minutes report drops at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So... yeah, guys, give me a recommendation. I want a light gaming laptop that also has an Ethernet cord. My problem is that I went and looked at them yesterday, and all the ones with Ethernet cords are not light. You know, I don't know. I'll probably wait as well. It'll take some time. We'll get ready to start day trading a little bit at the opening bell as well, chat. Gold. 20-minute news. No, we don't really have anything in 20 minutes. Again, the market's kind of flat today leading into Nvidia earnings. We just don't have much going on this morning. We got the Fed minutes report. We got Nvidia earnings this evening, though. Hopefully they get the view stuff fixed. Yeah, so I'm seeing more bad news for Boeing here. Yeah, so I'm seeing, is Boeing down today? I'm watching the stock. Look at GameStop, almost back up to 2210s. Did RC post? Or did RK post? Look at the run on this. Let's see. No. So why is GameStop flying up? It's at 2230s here, chat. 2230s. Anybody know? at first dumping. Alienware, yeah. Give me Lenovo for laptop. I already have a Lenovo Legion laptop. The ones that I looked at that were light don't have Ethernet cord connections though, and I need an Ethernet cord connection because when I travel, I like using direct to Ethernet. GameStop on the 1 minute bouncing like crazy on the 3rd minute. Stationary. Well, yeah, everything's stationary on the 30 minute, brother. You know. That's like saying, hey, the market's crashing at the open, but on the weekly chart, it's flat. Of course it is. The likelihood that anything's going to break the range of a weekly chart. 30-minute chart's different, of course, but still. It's going to be hard to make. That's like most of the daily range on the 30-minute chart. But look at GameStop. It's up to 2240s. I don't know what it's doing up here, but it's up to 2240s. Where is Roaring Kitty promoting it? I don't need help building a PC. I'm a PC guy. I'm talking about a laptop. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's only on your end. Yeah, some weird glitches going on with YouTube. GameStop up to 2240s. The SPY's still down at 530.39s here. Don't you lose power though on the USB to Ethernet adapter, Sam? Okay, I guess you could. I guess it depends on how many. As long as it doesn't limit the speed, I guess that's an option. All right, guys, GameStop at 2240s here, Chad. So GameStop did run up. I'm trying to figure out why. I don't see any news on why it's up. Goldman Sachs expects the Bank of England to start cutting interest rates in August versus prior forecasts of June. So again, the Bank of England. Again, I'm going to put this in sub-only mode as well, Chad. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We appreciate it. We're going to throw it in sub-only mode. Again, the view count is broken today. We got a lot of people keep asking me that. It's definitely still broken. You into Apple products? Not really. I'm not a big Apple guy. I'm into Apple stock. Like, I like Apple as a company, but they were always too expensive versus what you get. You know, like I get the user base is like really kind of like, and again, I like Apple as a company. I believe in Apple. My whole family has Apple products except for me. But for me, I was always more of like a Microsoft operating system person. You know. The specs that I would get, you know, like I can get a 16 gigs of RAM, you know, 1 terabyte of memory, you know, tons of core computer for like the same price as a 8 gigabytes of RAM MacBook. You know, it just wasn't the same. Like you pay too much of a premium with Mac. Yeah, I guess you don't need more than 1,000 megabits, Andrew. That's not too bad. Wait. Yeah, I'm looking online now about the RFK thing. I'm seeing if y'all are full of crap or not. Okay, so he invested 24K. He made the donation to demonstrate commitment against large institutional funds. Yeah, but this was a while back, though. Yeah, this was like yesterday. So this is not why GameStop's moving now. I don't know why GameStop's moving now, like recently. I'm looking at the internet. Yeah, so we put a disclaimer up. Yeah, what I want one of those things. Honestly, the real problem is with touchscreen. Like, is there any touchscreen computers that I'm able to work on? Like that I'm gonna be able to stream on is the question. Like, is there gonna be touchscreen laptops that I can edit and live stream on? Is what I really want to know. Like, that's what matters to me the most, is whether I can work on it. One thing about MacBooks, they last forever compared to other brands. Still rocking a 2013 MacBook for light duty. Yeah, but I mean, anything's going to work for internet browsing, basic internet browsing. The reason it doesn't make sense for me, though, ASAP, is because computers become obsolete very fast, like very quickly. Like within 5 years, you're going to have to upgrade PCs. And so whether I can use it 10 years later is not going to matter, because I'm not going to need to use it 10 years later, because I'm gonna have upgraded, you know. What? Oh. Hey, bro. Your last day. I love you. Good luck. Your last day, buddy. Love you, bro. Good luck, man. Love you guys. All right. Hey, don't steal my AirPods. I see them. They're right there. My daughter, the AirPod destroyer, bro. I've literally bought at least $1,000 worth of AirPods in the last 5 years. She'll take them. They'll disappear. She'll say she doesn't know what happened. Somebody stole them. I loaned her a Lululemon sweater my wife got me, my favorite green sweater, one day. I said, look, you could wear it for one day if you don't lose it. Very fast. Within a day, my sweater's gone forever. Never to be seen again. AirPods disappearing. Maddie the destroyer over here. Losing everything. I can't really talk. When I was her age, I was losing everything too, but not that much. Not to that level though. And back then, things weren't this expensive. Like, I certainly weren't losing $200 pair of iPads multiple times a year. Yeah, put that down. AirPods. Where's your iPad? Yeah. Where? Where at? Not your school one. We'll see if that's true or not. Views are off today. They're glitching for everybody. It says 27 people here, but we've got like, yeah, like views are just out. Yeah, we got 1,300 people in the last 60 minutes, so views are just out. My Dundee, huh? Top 3 Dundies in the world, man. Hey, don't take that away, bro. Those are my stuff, dude. Hey, bring that back over here, buddy. Look, bro, you play around. You broke my Wall Street Bets guy. You see Wall Street Bets over there in the corner? He broke them. I told him not to play with it that morning. I was like, yo, do not mess with it. He started throwing it around and stuff. Look, he's broken forever. Yeah, that's true. Good argument, Jack. Yeah, that's true. My son's hitting them with. At least it's better than losing AirPods. That's true. That guy was like $10. Your mom got it for me, though. All right, I love you guys. Y'all have a good day. Good luck, Maddie. Yeah, my kids, ladies and gentlemen, it's their last day of school. They'll have fun. Yeah, what's up, Kimberly? Good morning. All right, guys. Hey, we still got like 30 minutes until market opens, or we got an hour. I'm sorry, until market opens. Yeah, they're good kids. They're good kids. They're good people, you know. With kids, like I've always said it before, with kids, it's all about whether they show empathy. Like you want to know whether somebody's like a crazy sociopath, like a narcissistic person. If you want to know whether somebody's a psychopath, see if they show empathy. Empathy is a huge tell, right? Like if I say, "Hey Jack, give me a hug, bro," and he walks away, and if I pretend to be sad, he feels bad and comes back and gives me a hug, right? Empathy. Now, I'm not saying every kid that doesn't do that doesn't have empathy, but both my kids show good amounts of empathy for other people, and I think and animals, which is big, you know. So bullish or bearish today? I don't know, bro. It depends on what Nvidia earnings show up as. If Nvidia earnings are good, then I think it's going to influence the whole market in a positive way. If Nvidia earnings are down, I think it's going to dump the market in a negative way. So it just depends on what Nvidia earnings show up as. Big if, for sure. Hey, bro. You back? What you doing in here, dude? Hey, Jack, the cords. What is that? Hey, buddy, come on, man. Jack. Buddy, no, it's already broken, man. Jack, no, yes it is. Just, buddy. Hey, Jack, this is my office stuff, dude. You don't, hey, listen. Jack, listen. Buddy, these are things that y'all have given me throughout the years. You're not the best with track records, with not losing stuff. Leave my stuff here, bro. Put it up. Yeah, dude, like, those are sentimental stuff. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter, bro. Leave it alone. Thank you, buddy. Love you, man. Here. I love you, dude. Thank you. Just leave it alone, man. These are sentimental stuff I want to keep, buddy. Have a good day. Love you, buddy. All right. He comes back in here and tries to get it. Any reports at 7:30? No, we don't really have anything at 7:30 today. No economic data, at least. I think we have. Don't we have something? Wait, let me check. I don't think we have anything super big though, to be honest. Nothing major. Let me see what's today. 22nd. I mean, we have Nvidia earnings in the Fed minutes report, but none of these are at 8:30. Yeah, we don't have anything. We had mortgage rates come out a little bit lower than expected. We had existing home sales at 4.21 million. We got crude oil inventories at 2.4 million expected, but no big economic data outside of Nvidia earnings in the Fed minutes report today. But nothing early this morning, I guess is the point. Hey, thanks, Smokey. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, we got the Fed minutes report today. Yeah, so Nvidia earnings are at 4 p.m. today. So it's going to be a busy day. I'm hoping YouTube gets their view counts fixed. The earnings are certainly going to move the market. Yeah, this is Nvidia earnings. The market has had a crazy good bull run over the past few years, right? And so a lot of this bull run here, you know, again, remember, a year ago, everybody was telling me the market was going to crash right here. And then we didn't crash, and we ended up flying up. And so a lot of people were basically telling me the market was going to crash, and we didn't. We ended up ripping up these huge amounts. The S&P did about 24% last year, right? And one of the reasons this happened is from Nvidia specifically, and the tech gains that the market has put in. And so with all that said, today's Nvidia earnings are going to be wildly influential over the market, wildly influential over the Fed, wildly influential over tech and AI, everything else. So Nvidia earnings are the single biggest earnings report we'll have. We also have the FOMC Fed minutes report dropping today as well. Huge report, very important. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens, chat. It'll be fun. We're going to cover and live stream all of that. So hit the sub button, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Nvidia shouldn't be controlling the market as much anymore. I just don't think it is. I mean, the market has gone its own way, of course, but it's still going to be a big report, I think. Yeah, GameStop technically green on the day. Again, the SPY's still trying. We will start day trading a little bit more at the opening bell, but the FOMC minutes reports at 2 p.m. Nvidia earnings are going to be at 4 p.m. Double top on Nvidia. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nvidia is going to probably be choppy leading into its earnings report. I'm thinking the whole market will be choppy today, and we're probably going to day trade based off of that understanding of choppiness in markets. That's what I'm guessing. Like, we're probably going to day trade based off of choppy behavior. SPY still heading up. I think it's following Nvidia up, I guess, to a certain point. We'll start day trading some, chat. So we'll start day trading some. We're going to try to do trade evade here. We lost a little bit of money here yesterday, but that's all right. I got all these accounts that I haven't been using here. So I'm going to have to pull like Quant Tower up. I'm going to try to either get funded on some of these accounts or cancel them. Because I've been trading so much. Let me pull this up here. So I'm gonna have to go with Apex Rhythmic. Log in. All right, so we got this little dip. I'm gonna buy this dip in the Nasdaq. Again, I'm trying to bet on choppy behavior, and so we're in one contract here. We're gonna wait for maybe good ad spot too, and just try to add to this position. Poll is a difficult question to answer. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know what Nvidia is gonna do. We're just kind of we're trying to gauge people's sentiments here with Nvidia. You know, is all we're trying to do. GameStop is starting to pop up a little bit. We'll try to put this up on the bottom screen here. Over 22s. So we're retracing right back up. We're kind of flat. I'm not going to add to this. We're going to see if we retrace back up. Again, I'm betting on choppy behavior today. I just want choppy action. Bollinger Band-Aid, baby. Again, here's Nvidia. I think Nvidia is influencing the whole market, though, to a certain extent. We're kind of flat on this position with two contracts. All right. Now we're slightly green. I'm going to add a little bit more. We got three contracts here. There we go. Took half off there, protected it a little bit. A little bit more. We're going to take another half off there. We're up about $110 on the day. And we'll go ahead and cut that there. So we're up about 110 on the day here on this trade. Not too bad. There's always action at 8 a.m. Why? I mean, 8 a.m. is when a lot of people start trading. A lot of orders start going through. Just increases the volatility. Again, Nvidia testing highs up there at 955. All right, so we did pop right back up. The question is, do I want to short the top of the range now? We bought the bottom of the range. I think it needs to move up a little bit more. But we'll see. That's what I don't know, whether I want to short the top of the range or not. Yeah, a lot of brokers open up at 8 a.m. is what it is. Yeah, Nvidia earnings report drops at 4:20 Eastern time. Their earnings calls at 5. You know, our last Nvidia earnings stream was our largest stream ever, and so I'm just hoping YouTube gets their views back first before all of that stuff, because I'd like to see how many viewers we get for that stream. It should be our largest stream ever, but again, I'd like to see how many views we get for it, because views are certainly down. I think they're getting better though, but still. I was here for the largest stream ever, making history. Yeah, so our largest stream ever actually switched, though. So our new largest stream ever was last week with Jerome Powell. So Jerome Powell streamed, or Jerome Powell did a press conference. I think it was Tuesday of last week. I might be wrong. Let me check. Last week. So yeah, Jerome Powell did a stream at 10 a.m. on May 14th. That was our new largest stream ever. For that stream, we got... So the previous Nvidia stream, we got about 13.6 thousand concurrent viewers. Last Tuesday, we had almost exactly 14,000 concurrent viewers. So depending on what you go by, it was one of our largest streams ever. Nvidia just ripped up, though. It's at 950s here, Chad. 950s. So Nvidia heading close to 1,000 today. On earnings day, this is a big thing. I am expecting it to kind of pull back a little bit. We do have a cushion on the day, though. And we still have about 50 minutes left until market opens. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with me, Andrew. This is happening to every major streamer. Yeah, this is happening to literally every major streamer. It's not just me. It's very easy to check. All you have to do if you want to check is go to your YouTube homepage, and you see if you see the little bubbles of different options where, you know, mine. If you want to know this is what the top of my YouTube looks like. It says music, infielders, submissions, heavyweights, professional boxing, mixes, basketball, gaming, stocks, freestyle rap, rhythm and blues, alternative hip hop, sales, podcasts, beats, comedy, and that's it. You know, so that is my homepage of YouTube. You know, believe it or not. But my point is, if you go up to that and you click live, we'll see a lot of other streamers, some huge streamers, getting less than 200 views in their live streams. So this is certainly just YouTube glitch. What's the chance that Nvidia beats earnings and still sells off? I'm not sure. I think there's a chance that happens, but I don't know if it's gonna. I hope it doesn't happen. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm in Nvidia right now. I hope it goes up. I just hope they fix it ahead of Nvidia earnings and the Fed minutes report so I can really gauge it. All right, so we're at the top of the range here. I guess I'm going to short this. It's certainly risky, but we're going to short. This is my 50K funded account on Apex if you want to day trade with me in futures. There's no PDT in futures. You can see it's very similar to day trading stocks. No PDT rule. One of my favorite strategies with these funded account programs is wait for a big event day, like Nvidia earnings, Fed minutes report, market craziness. Wait for a big event day, a day in which a lot of stuff's going on. Almost one thing that's very consistent, and again, I'm going to preface what I'm about to say with, I'm not telling you what to do. I have no idea what you should do. Always make your own assessment, trade responsibly. Not an investment professional. I'm not liable if you lose. All that good stuff. Don't sue me. Not an investment professional. But one of the things that is incredibly consistent here, understand CFTC 4.41 hypothetical or simulated performance has limitations, all that good stuff. One of the things that's very consistent, though, is that ahead of big economic reports, big market events, the market can and will be choppy a lot of the time. And so one of the things that I've been doing lately is I've been waiting for these big economic reports, and I've been essentially attacking the range. I've been shorting the top, I've been buying the bottom, I've been being patient in those trades, trying to let the range of choppiness that we get a lot of times ahead of these big economic reports kind of go like this, right? I've been doing that a lot. It's been working. But nothing works 100% of the time. And I think when I do these, I have to be very tight with my trades. I think one mistake that I'm making in a lot of these is that I'm trading too large here. So again, we're kind of flat on the last two trades so far. We made 100, we lost 100. We're essentially completely break even on the day. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this. So now we're down on the day. What time is Nvidia earnings out? This evening at the closing bell. Okay. Yeah, but again, if you want to check out Apex with me, Apex is a funded account program. They give you a demo in futures. There's no PDT in futures. You can day trade short, buy market, sell market. Very similar to day trading stocks. The patterns are very similar. And a lot of the time I watch stocks, like I watch Nvidia when I take these trades, because Nvidia influences the broad market. And in futures, you can day trade the S&P, the NASDAQ, gold. Patterns are very similar to blue chip stocks. It's just a great way to get around the PDT rule. And it's actually what most pro day traders do, is trade futures. On Apex, they'll give you a demo and they'll test your skill with the demo account first. If you can pass the test with the demo account, they fund you between 50K up to, or they fund you between 25K up to 300K with a 90% split. Up until I think tomorrow, you can get a 250K challenge for only $16 pre-tax. Like before tax, 16 bucks. After tax, it's like $18. And so they're going to give you a demo. If you can make 15K in profit without losing, I think it's 6,500 first, so it's almost a 2-to-1 ratio. Very reasonable ratio. If you can do that and pass it, they fund you 250K with a 90% split, and they pay out millions of dollars. They've paid out over $100 million to their traders. They fund thousands. And again, a great way to learn how to day trade. Most day traders lose. I think that's the same here. I think most day traders will lose this as well, because most day traders just in general lose. But it's a lot cheaper to lose here than it is to put up thousands yourself. If you put up 5K outside of this in day trading, you're probably going to lose that 5K if you're brand new. Most day traders do. And so this is a good way of like limiting your risk. But if you pass it, you still get a 90% split once you're funded. You get to keep your first 25K in profit. So it's the best of both worlds in my opinion. But they are a sponsor of mine. I'm biased because they pay me money. Top 3 most biased traders in the world right now. But if you want to check it out, there's the link. Again, great way to help support your boy here on this channel. Check it out. All right, Nvidia breaking highs again, almost up to 960s. I think today's the last day. I'll have to go check. See when the sale ends. Sale ends in 1 day and 3 hours. So yeah, the sale ends tomorrow at noon, is what it looks like to me. Tomorrow at noon. Top 3 most honest traders. We try to be honest, you know. so we are getting a dip. Look at the big drop in Nvidia, and this is kind of influencing everything. All right, so we did get a big dip here. So we're trying to get funded on this 250K challenge here. You can see we're in the max size, and I think you kind of got to take the max size and just kind of swing for it. If Nvidia continues to dump, then we'll have a good shot at getting it. Again, I got to make 15K roughly in profit to pass this one, I think. So we could probably stay in this and let it work a little bit. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm excited about the earnings report. All right, so now we're down a little bit here. Nvidia's still pushing up though. So again, Nvidia's what's dragging this up. My plan is to short the range. And so we added on only to this once we were already up, which follows the Apex rules. So we got a ton of people here right now. It doesn't show it because it only shows 72, but 72 is actually a decent amount. So we got almost 1,000 people here live. I think it's actually 10x is what I think it is. Right, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's 10x. And so I think views are 10x down today. And so I think if we got 77 people here, we've got 770 people, I think. Not 100% sure, but I think. Gauging by it all. I wish it let me scroll more. All right, chat. We are down in this position, but again, this is trying to get funded. Meta's ripping up, breaking highs. We did cut our meta position today. We're actually red. I'm trying to see what we're red on the day. Shopify, we're green. That's nice. Kind of down small in a bunch of little positions here. All right, so we are ripping up a little bit. Nvidia just broke highs of the day again. It's at 958.60, so we're certainly down in this position, but that's all right. We're at 959s. I want to give it time to break down. Look at Nvidia 959. So I'm looking at the market news today, Chad. Again, Nvidia earnings this evening at the closing bell. Amazon planning an AI drive overhaul of Alexa voice assistant according to CNBC. Yeah. Look at that. So let me check Amazon to see what they're doing. Meta's breaking highs. Amazon ripped up and then it's coming back down. Again, I'm not anywhere close to the max loss, so I think I got to just kind of YOLO full size here. I've got all these 2 of 50K challenge accounts. I'd like to get funded in at least one of them before the sale ends tomorrow. So bear with me, chat. The sale does end tomorrow. You can see the timer. I can kind of see the countdown. 90% off all evals and 1 day pass ends tomorrow. I think the 90%, yeah, it ends tomorrow at noon, roughly at noon. Will Nvidia break? Should I end this poll and ask, will Nvidia break 1,000 today? I don't know. It's trading hella micros. Why does TradingView always say FFI and SPWR earnings are today? Yeah, those aren't today. There's other better websites that you can use. So, yeah, there's better websites you can use. FFIE reports. Okay, so FFIE reported March 6th. I'm not sure when their next earnings report is. What's the other one you said? You said FFIE and what? SPWR. So SunPower is the other one you're talking about. SunPower reports June 5th. So SunPower doesn't report theirs for another few weeks. It's June 5th is when they report their earnings. Yeah. All right, so we're back pretty much flat on this trade. I'm trying to give it time. If Nvidia starts to correct, again, the plan of today is to trade choppy. Like, I'm going to look to trade choppy behavior today. so we're at 2000s now. Target missed. Yeah, I ended up buying TGT after the dip. I'm down in it now. Oh, I didn't realize it was down so much. I'll probably buy more of this here. It's not really a DCA. But I think they're a huge company that makes tons of money. No toss, stop glitching. All right, okay, there we go. It fixed it. No, I can't mark it in. Now there's a weird glitch. Okay. Now it says it failed me. All right. Toss is glitching too. All right, so we just added some more to TGT. Not a bad fill. Nvidia earnings are at 4 p.m., guys. Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to hit 1,000 today. We're at 960s for Nvidia now, so we're getting pretty close, to be honest. You know, we're getting pretty close. All right, so it looks like the views are starting to fight their way back. So viewership's starting to come back on YouTube. Good, man. I don't know what's going on with it. It's weird. Yeah, the views is definitely a bug. John, have you noticed differences in fills? Yeah, I mean, I've noticed a little bit. I haven't really been day trading on Schwab though, so I mean, I'm still in my trade. I still have a pretty big account here, but I haven't really been day trading like that on them. Yeah, I don't know about good or bad Nvidia earnings. I hope good, to be honest. Here, let me mute my Discord notifications. People have been complaining about that. All right, look at, okay, so we just got stopped out of this position where we weren't paying attention. The whole market ended up ripping back up too, so it's all good. Again, this is just a challenge account. We've got a bunch of these already that we're not even using. So we'll go back. We're down about $40 in our stock portfolio. Look at the big spike. All right, so we did get a pretty big drop. So again, we're on account 2 of this. You can see we're up about 2,000 on this one. I think I'm just gonna try to let it roll though. I don't want to like. I need to use max size to really get any type of significant gain here. So I think I just gotta let this ride. I'm just trying to see if we can get funded on some of them. Again, Target's still falling though. Nvidia is the big one today, and it's sideways. So we're about 20% of the way there, about $3,000 up here. But again, I do want to let this just kind of ride. If it comes all the way back down here, great. We're going to basically be funded there. But see if we keep dropping. All right, so we're up about 4,000 now. I'll take a little bit off here just to lock some in. GameStop seems to be bouncing at the 200 EMA. All right, it looks like views are starting to come back here. Very strange with views today, but everybody's dealing with it. Yeah, I don't know. I can kind of see the range here. So, you know, you can kind of see the range I'm talking about. I'm looking at this range. Here's the top and bottom of the range here. Not a bad little trade so far, though. All right, so we're already halfway through the range. I'm going to take a little bit more off. Just lock it in. See if we keep dumping. The good news is that I'm in this, so I can actually add it right back, but I'm going to look for a bounce. So we have a nice amount of green, and so if we bounce back up a little bit, I might add some size right back to this. There we go. A small little bounce back up. There we go. We'll add to that. Increase size. And then we can add another 5 shares if we continue to bounce up. It just depends on what Nvidia does here. We should have large enough size to play with it. Somebody on Wall Street Bets is shorting Nvidia with over 200,000. All right, so we did get a nice little breakdown here. Take a little piece off there, lock some more in. Again, we're up about $3 grand on this account. All right, so we're still dropping here. All right, we're about half of the way there. I'll take a little bit more off, lock it in. Again, we're up about 4,000. We're up about 6,000 or 7,000. This allows me to basically add the size back as we continue to get back down to the bottom of the range here. So take a little bit more off there. So yeah, we're up about 6K. We need about, you know, a little bit more. right, so now we're bouncing up a heavy amount. This is what I'm going to start adding back to it. All right, we got 15 shares, 25 shares. So we're up a little bit of this. I don't want to do anything yet. All right, so we're still up a little bit. Probably be patient here though, with the gains we have already. All right, Nvidia back up though. So Nvidia is causing this leap back up. Still green. Yeah, Fed minutes at 2 p.m. Nvidia earnings. Looking at going long on the 5-minute email NASDAQ. Still flat. Look at GameStop coming out at 2180s. And now we're actually red a little bit now. Up low. I'm using the 200 EMA, the volume weighted average price, and the previous closing price on most of these. So I'm using a little bit of everything. It depends on which chart you're talking about, though, in all honesty. I feel like I gotta give it time. We got 15 minutes until the opening bell. In theory, we should have choppiness, so we could come all the way back down to the bottom of this range. And we're already about half of the way there, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, the new ChatGPT 4.0 is much better, much better. Yeah, honestly, Pawn said Kim took over driving this morning so I could focus. She says I drive like a grandpa. Honestly, my wife drives like a freaking crazy person half the time, dude. Especially on road trips. Especially on road trips. Like, I try to tell my wife, like, look, the risk reward, like, okay, you could drive like Speedy Gonzalez, right? But one of the most dangerous things humans do on a regular basis is drive. Okay, so if we got the whole fam in the car, do not drive like Speedy Gonzalez. Like, drive slow. Like, we might get there, what, 20 minutes earlier? Is getting there 20 minutes earlier justify the risk that we take by driving that fast? It's just not worth it, you know? But Carol, we go on a freaking road trip. Carol goes freaking crazy. Yeah, like I try to explain that. Yeah. And again, to be fair, like Carol's not trying to drive crazy. She's just impatient. I love racing. I used to race cars. You know, I used to be a big JDM like Honda person to where I would race. I had like a Prelude. I had a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Like I was kind of like I grew up in the Fast and Furious tuner culture age, right? And so I get it. Like, I get it. But there's a time and place for that. And on road trips with the family is not the time and place. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, driving is incredibly dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous things humans do. In terms of probabilities, it's one of the riskiest things humans do. And so, with all that said, it's just hella risky to drive crazy fast on road trips. I drive like a grandma or grandpa on road trips. Yeah, for sure. Can you explain futures? Yeah, I believe that. That's probably true. Fent is the risk now. All right, so my trade is now going against me, unfortunately. Kind of frustrating, but it's all right. Again, we are choppy, and this is a challenge account, so we're going to actually have more fun at the opening bell with this. But it's going against me, guys. I'm kind of bad about it. We still got time. I'm going to add to this, try to fix my average a little bit more. But yeah. We're just playing around with this. Again, we're already up 6K. But the max drawdown is, I believe, 6,500. What's the max drawdown on these accounts? Again, if you want to take one of these accounts with me, Apex funded account programs. Great way to learn how to day trade. See, look, I just got eliminated. I knew where the funded account program was about to hit. It's all right. Again, we got a bunch of these that we can just play with. We're already funded in multiple of these as well. But I think the problem is, like, if you try to get funded too soon, like if you rush getting funded, that's your big risk. I think it might also just be better to just let it roll too, I think, you know. Let one trade make the max amount and just play volatility until you catch it. All right, so this is an actual funded account that we're going to short. So this is actual 50K funded account. So we're going to go back to our actual funded account. We'll come back to the other one after the opening bell, probably when the edge is a little bit higher. Again, we're betting on choppiness today because today's Nvidia earnings, Fed minutes report, a lot of economic data coming out today and tomorrow. And so if we're going to have choppiness, it might be today. Leading into these reports. After these reports, we might get volatility, but leading into these reports, we might get choppiness. At least that's the idea that we're looking at today. This is our actual funded account, so this is one where we're not going to risk that much money. But again, if you want to check it out and try to get funded with me on Apex, the first one that you see me using is a Rhythmic account. This one is a Trade Evade account. And again, the $16 sale where you can get the $250,000 challenge for 16 bucks ends tomorrow. Yeah, I figured it was 6,500. It's all good. All right, so again, we're flat here. This is our actual 50K funded account that we're up thousands in. And so I don't want to lose too much money here. I have to be careful. I'm only taking one contract of the regular E-mini. Again, we're looking to attack a choppy range, although it does also kind of look like a cup and handle pattern, and I don't necessarily want to get stuck in something like that on the bull side, so I just have to be prepared to cut it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can continuously add to it on a PA account as well. That's what I need to do. Or on a valuation account, I can DCA into it on an eval account. I just can't do it on a PA account, I'm pretty sure, right? For those that understand the rules, I think that's right. Yeah, see, this is looking more and more like a cup and handle. I just got to cut that and wait now. I don't want to get stuck in a cup and handle pattern. Yeah, Jensen Wong, man, the man of the day today. Again, it should be our largest stream we've ever done. It looks like they started to fix their concurrent viewer bug though, around 750. Yeah, I figured that was right, Rich. Yeah, I figured that was true. GameStop coming all the way down to 2150s. All right, so there's a breakdown happening. Yeah, so this is another cup and handle look. I think I'm just going to wait until the opening bell at 6 minutes and try to play some volatility there. AMD running. Yeah, I cut my AMD trade this morning. I'm still at Nvidia, but like, again, it was time for me to exit AMD. I made so much money buying the dip on it that it was just time to cut it, in my opinion. You know. Yeah, Powell will be cutting at some points too. I don't know when we're gonna cut. I'm pretty sure you can't DCA on a PA account either. They changed the rules. You can add to them once, but you can't just keep on adding to losing trades, I think. I'm not 100% sure though. Again, reach out with them. It's their rules. Coming right back down. So it looks like my idea of like choppy behavior would have worked. Should I invest in Nvidia right now? It's low-key high. Would Nvidia be the second biggest company in the world after earnings? It might be. It could be. I don't know. Again, I really don't know. I think it's possible. I think the question is whether it breaks 1,000 or not. Another big question. I'm not sure. Market's very choppy leading into the opening bell in about 2.5 minutes. All right, guys, the opening bell is in about 2 minutes. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I mean, you might have some people that start taking profit at 1,000. Again, I really don't know. All right, Nvidia testing that previous closing price, the 200 EMA, and the volume weighted average price. AMD is actually spiking up right now as well. It's at 168, chat, 168. Again, this is probably one of the biggest market days in history. All right, guys, we got 1 minute left until the opening bell. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Y'all be good. Good luck. All right, guys, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. There's the opening bell, chat. Market is flooring up right now, flooring up, testing highs. See what Nvidia does, though. Nvidia is going to be the big if. Wow. Big run at the opening bell for some stuff. Coming right back down and then popping right back up. A lot of volatility happening. Nvidia did start to bounce. Another high breaking stuff here, chat. Wow. Another one too. Watch what Nvidia does here, chat. See what Nvidia does. See if we turn around. I'm gonna wait. I'm trying to let the opening bell settle down a little bit first. All right, market starting to push towards high. Watch Nvidia here, chat. Nvidia at these previous close levels is an important spot for it. All right, Nvidia spike it up. Look at Nvidia, got up to 960s here. Again, it's Nvidia earnings day, so it should be a crazy busy day. Nvidia up to 960s. I'm gonna short this. It's super risky to short this top. We got one contract though, but we'll play with it. It's all right. This is our actual funded account. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that. So we're down. It's all right. Again, I just don't want to take the risk. Massive breakouts on the upside. We'll see if the market ends up correcting back down or following back down or what. So we've been day trading this here, so you can see we're in 5 contracts left, but we're already scaled out of most of this. We're gonna go to get out there. So we are up about 8K, a little bit under 8K. So we're halfway there here, chat. So this is my account here. Look at Nvidia dump. I am gonna start shorting this. This is a very weak sign for Nvidia here, a very weak sign. So we'll take max size here and short, and see if we can get funded on this last push. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. Don't copy me. Not an investment professional. But Nvidia is a very weak sign, and Nvidia has been moving the market a lot. Nvidia cracking lows. I have to let some volatility play out first. There we go. Look at Nvidia dump. Somehow the market's holding right now, though. Pattern looks bullish, but Nvidia looks bearish is kind of what it is right now. I'm thinking I should limit my size, protect the trade a little bit. I'm gonna take some off here. I think it'll still probably work, but just in case, I need to limit my size. Maybe I'll add size back if I decide to. Because it's not just what Nvidia is doing, it's what the rest of the market's doing, it's what Microsoft, Apple, and other stuff is doing. All right, there we go. We're green. Yeah, so there we go. I thought it would probably work, but I gotta give it. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're gonna start limiting our size now. There we go. All right, taking more off here. Yep, we were exactly right. Taking more off here. Now we're mostly out of it. All right, we're 2/3 of the way there. We're at about 10K. Yeah, we're over 10K. All right, so we need 15K. You know, so we need less than 5K. I'm at 10.43 thousand net in profit. Question is, do I want to buy it now or sell it now? So we are 2/3 of the way there and getting funded in this account. But I don't know whether I want to buy it or sell it. Nvidia's down. It's not a glitch. All right, so we're shorting. Again, we just need 5K, so we're going to start limiting our size. Our max size is going to be 15 contracts, which is not small, but it's not big either. The extension also might be on the downside, though, so I don't know if I want to... Part of me wants to buy it and thinks we should buy it, but Nvidia is also dumping down. So actually, I'm gonna start cutting this trade. I don't want to... I'm getting some lag here. This is an insignificant position, though. 4 contracts is nothing. I just don't know if I want to buy it back here, which I kind of do. You know what? I'm going to get ready to buy. We got some down wicks. See, Nvidia's still cracking lows, though. So when does the market start to finally, like, feel that? Look at Nvidia down to 945s. All right, now's the time I'm going to start buying this up. All right, we're in 10 contracts. If we're right here, this should be our last swing. So we're either going to lose the account or we're going to get funded in a $250,000 challenge. Nvidia keeps falling though. I'm going to have to add to this to fix it. And then just take that risk. Hope Nvidia can find some legs here. And if it doesn't, then I think the probabilities were still in my favor. But it's all good. Either way, let's see if we find some legs. All right, we're back. I'm gonna start lowering size because I took too big of size trying to protect that trade. So now we're back into the size we want, which is about 15 contracts, a little bit over that. All right, let's see if Nvidia can find some legs. There we go. We're going to add to a winning trade now. Such a choppy open. I thought we would be choppy today. That's kind of what we're trying to profit from, but it's also... Here, I'm going to take a little bit off, just lock the trade in, help me a little bit there. And that way, if we start to retrace, I could probably like cut it or add to it, depending. I got to give myself the best edge here of making about 5K, right? So I'm trying to figure out. Again, I certainly wouldn't trade my normal account like this. There we go. I don't think I'll need to add to any of it. GameStop's starting to fight its way back. It's about to hit the 200 EMA and the VWAP level. All right, so now we're dumping. Is the dump happening so fast that I should cut the trade, though? I think so. All right, so we're out. We're now short 3. And I'll cut that too. So again, I'll take the loss. We're still up 8,000. And we'll try to pick a more strategic spot to add to this, which is going to be right here. It's certainly a risk, but again, the 250K challenge ends tomorrow, and I don't want to. All right, we're gonna have to do the ad to try to save it. Again, if we lose, it's not the end of the world. All right, it looks like we're probably done on this account. The range base would have worked though, and so you know, again, we lost $16 from this account. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, see, there we go. I figured we were about to lose it. It's all good. We had a pretty good shot at making it there, but the market just turned on us and then didn't stay in that range, so just volatile. Yeah, I mean, most of the day trades I get into are the S&P and the NASDAQ. Ah, we did bounce right at the bottom there, too. It's all right. Again, today's Nvidia earnings, and so... Yeah, so we're day trading our actual funded account now, which is a different account. You'll see me trade this one much differently. All right, we're going to get out here. So we just scalped about a $45 gain in our actual funded account. So my trades here are going to be much shorter, much more calculated. All right, so we're in another contract here, the E-mini. We're buying the bottom of the range here. Back up. I don't know what I want to do with this. We're slightly green on it, but I like the trade. I think we have more upside room. Yeah, there we go. I figured we did, but it's also kind of volatile. All right, so we just made another 50. Made about $100 in the last couple of minutes. Again, you can kind of see me trading my actual funded account versus the challenge account much differently. I'll probably buy a few of the 200. I want to try to get funded once on the 250K challenge. Yeah, I'm green on target. I ended up buying the dip. My average price is 142s. So, I mean, we're pretty green on it. Spiking since the opening bell. So that worked. Let me see what the rest of my portfolio looks like. We're still red today, leading into the Nvidia earnings report. But Shopify is still pretty green. Roblox are still green too. Nvidia's earnings coming out at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then we also have the Fed minutes report at 2 p.m. Eastern. So just be ready for that, chat. It sucks too because the idea that I had, remember guys, so like the idea that I had trying to get funded today would have worked. Remember, I talked about a big range, and I even drew the range if you look at the chart that I was trading on. We even drew the range, and we went back exactly down to the bottom of this range right here. So the range we drew would have worked. It's just, you know, maybe using too big of size, rushing, trying to get funded too quickly, and it's all good. It doesn't matter. Again, 250K challenge is only $18 after tax right now. So if you want to buy it, it's cheap. Shopify is pushing up here, and we're in Shopify too. We're still slightly red. We cut AMD this morning, and it went to 170 and then came all the way back down. I'm gonna short. We're basically flat on the day now, so we were down a couple hundred in our actual funded account, but again, attacking the range, we made some money. Or we're flat. We're down 20 bucks. Could be worse. Looks like viewership actually is finally back for most channels. Let me see. looks like finally viewership returned. Just weird. I don't know. It came back early this morning, so they finally got it fixed. Took a while. But again, Nvidia earnings is a huge day today. All right. Come on, give it to me. Back and forth from red to green in this trade so much. I don't know if I like that spike, but I think it's still got time. We're flat on the trade. Try to go green on the day for first time today. Boom. All right, so we're green. We're up about 50 bucks today. I'll take it. Yeah, you can see my trading is much different. We have had 4 green trades in a row on my actual funded account. My 50K funded account on Apex. Again, remember, guys, we got Nvidia earnings day, the Fed minutes report, all that big stuff dropping today, so just be ready. Take a long-term trade. Try to go green on the day. It's Nvidia earnings day, so we can try to go green and give it time, but just a huge squeeze up. I don't know what it's from though. Now it's all the way back down. Such strange movement. Now we're green or flat. Weird. Now we're green. All right, so we're out. Now we're up $75 on the day. Up almost 100 on the funded account. Yeah, AK, you must be pretty new, brother. Not for saying it's going to go up, but for acting like you know for sure anything's going to happen. And with that said, there's the big drop. You know, again, I'm going to go back to what I'm going to say this again. The people who act like they know the most generally know the least. And so the people you see acting like they know for sure what's going to happen, like my guy AK here, generally are the newest traders that don't know any better. Nobody knows which way the market's going to go, especially short term. And so yelling at somebody to take the trade one way or the other just generally shows a lack of knowledge, regardless of whether you're right or not. We're down from where you said that, and we made money on our short that you told me to get out of. But, you know, in the end, nobody freaking knows if the market's going to go up, down, or sideways. And so especially short term, like in short term price action, nobody freaking knows. I am trading the NASDAQ, the QQQ price action, what's called the NASDAQ futures. The real question is, what does Nvidia do today? Like, you can see Nvidia here. Nvidia has opened the day, and it is red. The question is, does it break 1,000 today? Big if. Yeah, Jerome's not speaking today, though. So today's the FOMC minutes report. So it's not Powell speaking. It is a detailed explanation of what Powell said and what they chose to do in the last Fed meeting, right? And yeah, we'll see if the market gives us anything better. You know, we're still flat mostly on the day. We're up about $100. Watch Nvidia here, chat. So watch Nvidia. Nvidia is right at the volume weighted average price. And so a couple things could happen. We could run up. We could run down. We'll give it a chance. But so we just scalped another $100 on the short side. We're up about 155 on the day. If you want to see the P&L. in our actual funded account. We're up 155. And again, if you want to trade with me on Apex, it's a funded account program in futures. They give you a demo test your skill. If you can pass the test, they fund you between 50K up to 300K, they fund you between 25K up to 300K with a 90% split, and they pay out millions. The sale ends tomorrow, so for the time being, you can try to get funded on a 250K challenge for $16 is what the challenge costs. Usually it's hundreds, and so for the time being, you can try to get funded on a big account for only 16 bucks, way cheaper than 90%. It ends tomorrow at noon, and so today's one of the last days you'll be able to take advantage of it. Again, use coupon code BT if you want to take advantage of it. BT, Beginner Trading BT. It'll get you the max discount at all times. There's the link right there. They are a sponsor. I'm biased. Understand CFTC 4.41. They pay me money, so I'm biased, of course, for sure. And again, guys, with that said, we will be back later on today for the Fed Minutes Report. I'm just going to bow out of it. Today, we're going to be streaming all day today, guys. We got the Fed Minutes Report. We're coming live for that in a couple hours. We got Nvidia earnings right afterwards. Again, our last Nvidia earnings was our largest stream of all time ever. And so today's is going to be our largest stream of all time ever. I'm going to put that out there in the world. We're going to have the biggest stream we've ever had today at biggest stream we've ever had today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have more people than we've ever had for Nvidia earnings. Be ready, guys. Be ready. I'll be back a couple hours. Home sales is not important enough to cover. It's relatively insignificant. It's not going to move anything, really. So, yeah. Just be ready, chat. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, we're green. We're up $155 today. Pretty good. I'll take it. Again, we'll be back later. We got Nvidia earnings, the Fed Minutes Report, all that good stuff. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and we'll be back in a couple hours. Later, chat.